Good Miniature Monday, friends. Rodge here, aka the Wisco Horn Dog. It's a lovely Wisconsin morning. Got the sun streaming in, not super bright, but we will take it. It's probably been the warmest weekend yet. Spring is on its way. I'm not big on spring. I stay inside painting models, but it's nice to know if I want to go outside that it'll be nice out. I'm enjoying a cup of Cameron's Highlander grog. You can see it's not the darkest blend, probably more of a lighter roast, but tastes decent, probably smells better than it actually tastes, but since it smells so good, it's going to taste pretty good as well. Enjoying that. So, Good Miniature Monday. What do we got here? This will be more of a free-form show where I can talk about what I want from week to week. I'm not constrained to any particular game system. And then it's also going to be a way for me to keep track of my hobby goals and stuff like that. So should be a good time. We'll see. Might change into something else as I'm doing these, but that's perfectly all right. So what do I want to talk about first episode? So as most of you might know, my paint collection got to 100% painted, my model collection that is, at Wapaka. And that was pretty nice. I had to sell a lot of stuff to make that happen. But I'm at 100% at that time. But almost immediately, I dropped below 100% because I actually picked up a few models at Wapaka. I picked up this little ditty from my friend Sean Poschel, which is it's pretty tough to see, but that is a NeoTara Infinity Bolt Cosplay Edition, kind of a rarer model that I won in a raffle that they had for a terrain tournament. They were collecting money to build Infinity terrain for their clubs and stuff like that. So I shunted over some PayPal cash just to help out, and I ended up winning this darn model. So he delivered that at Wapaka, even though I won it in September or October. So some of you might be like a Brewster's Million situations where receiving this would cause me to lose the challenge, but as I didn't actually get it until Wapaka, I am not going to count that bad boy. And then I also actually picked up these little ditties right here, some more Infinity models. My buddy Sam Lenz gave me a Keelagard and a Gardo di Assalto, also for Infinity. Unexpected, but definitely welcomed into the collection. So almost immediately, I dropped below 100%. So I got to thinking about what the rules of engagement would be for tackling these unpainted models going forward, because you could, there's kind of two ends of the spectrum. You could say, well, get it done within 3 months, or 24 hours, that has to be done, something like that. So really, I guess I'm reaching out to you guys, what would you do in this situation? What would be the appropriate threshold of time to get something painted for the new stuff that you bought? Because you want something that's kind of aggressive to kind of push you along, but then you want something that's actually achievable, which maybe 24 hours isn't. I was thinking about maybe having like some micro goals within that, where either 24 to 48 hours I would have to get something assembled after I purchased it, and then after that I'd have 24 to 48 hours to actually prime it, and then 24 to 48 hours to maybe paint the foot or base coat it, something like that. Some kind of like little teeny weeny steps to lead me along, even if I'm not really feeling the model. Presumably, if I buy these models, I should be pretty pumped to have them in the first place, because I would like to maintain the 100% thing. So that's another discussion entirely. You got to 100%, do you just let it slide after that, or what do you want to do there? So I'm reaching out to you guys to get some additional feedback on that. I have a rough idea, but I'm just curious what everybody else would do about that. But that is the question of the week. Will there be one next week? I don't know. We will have to see. What else has been going on? Well, I went to Adepticon, picked up this bad boy right here For the Infinity Joint Operations, it's a Best Appearance Award. And well amount of effort went into painting those yellow jackets. Actually painted up a couple more. Still working on getting the photos for them. But as part of that, I won this pretty sweet ass Infinity art book, which is signed by a bunch of people who presumably work there. I'm not sure. But it's cool. There's a lot of fluff in here as well, which I'm pretty stoked about. The more I've been playing Infinity, the more I've been interested in the fluff items, and all the rules and PDFs are available online, but there's not a lot of fluff in those. So I was thinking about going back, picking up some of the old books. So I'm going to start with that. That is pretty cool. And I actually picked up a couple more Infinity models. Actually, 2. Got a Tech Bee and a Crabot. If you have a tag, there's no reason you wouldn't be taking these bad boys. And then actually from my buddy Greg Dan, who I was crashing with, he gave me in a swag bag, he had a Bushido Gremlin. So I'm kind of curious about that game. I saw they were playing it on Guerrilla Miniature Games or whatever, and looked pretty cool. Kind of a micro samurai skirmish game. So I'm more interested in the skirmish stuff I'm finding lately. So that's cool. It's going to be fun to presumably paint that up at some point. But for this week, my goal by next Good Miniature Monday is to finish off this little punk right here. This is a Infinity remote that you can see he's base coated, but he's not really done by any stretch. So for the paint challenge, I got him this far, but he's kind of like the last model to go from base coat to fully functional, fully usable. So that is going to be my goal for this week, is to finish painting this guy. And if I wasn't doing these Good Miniature Mondays, I don't think I would do it. So if I can just get this guy done, it will be a victory for sure. But other than that, please post below on Twitter, wherever. Let me know what would you do if you were at 100% painted and wanted to stay at that. What personal rules or guidelines would you follow to keep yourself on track? So thank you very much in advance for that. Please like, subscribe to this shit. Keep on dreaming those hobby horn dog dreams, my friend, and I will see you next time.